What's up, guys? I'm going to do a guitar tutorial for Sad, Beautiful, Tragic by Taylor Swift. I don't think it gets any easier than this, so hopefully this will be a really easy lesson. It's two parts to the song. It's very simple, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is a very common chord progression. You'll hear this in many different keys, so it's a good chord progression to learn. But the chords that you will need to know for the first section are G major, D major, A minor, and C major. Okay, and I'm going to explain how to play those in just a second here. Okay, so I got my middle finger on the 3rd fret of the low E string. I got my first finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. Okay, then you have your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string and your pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E string. And it sounds like this. Okay, and you're playing all the other strings open. So the D and the G strings you're playing open. And you're playing like that. Okay, then you have a D major chord. Okay, you have the open D string. You have your first finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the E string. On the high E string. 2nd fret of the high E string. Okay, so that's how you play D major. And then an E minor, you got your first finger on the 1st fret of the B string, your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and your ring finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. And then you're playing that open A. Okay, and then you're going to take this chord and leave it here. Just take this ring finger and move it up to that 3rd fret on the A string. Okay, so it's the same as the A minor, but you're just going to move this finger here. Okay, so those are the chords. G major, D major, minor, and C major. Okay, and the strumming pattern, I'm trying back up so you can see. You're going. Okay, so it's kind of just like a pretty little flow. I'm just kind of bouncing my hand, so down, up, 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 down. Okay, so that's the whole song all the way up into the bridge. And then when you get to the bridge, you got A minor. I've already explained this chord. C major, already explained that chord. G major, already explained that chord. D major. Okay, so one more time, you got A minor. Wait. A minor. And then C major. Sorry, G major. Okay, again, I don't want to confuse anybody. A minor, C major, G major, D major. Okay? Then you repeat that again. You got A minor, B minor, and C major. Okay? So A minor I've already explained. B major, B minor, and then C major. Okay? That B minor chord, you're going to take your first finger and bar the 2nd fret of the A, D, G, B, and E string. Take your middle finger, put it on the 3rd fret of the B string, and then take your ring finger, put it on the 3rd fret of the D, or the 4th fret of the D string. Take your pinky and put it on the 4th fret of the G string. Okay. Okay. So the strumming pattern, you just strum, strum, strum. Okay. Very, very simple song, and then it goes back to the If you have any questions, let me know. Very simple.